Hello.
Hello, I can't hear you at the moment. I'm wondering if we turned our audio on. Let's see.
Hello. Yeah. Can you hear us now?
All right. Might be able to hear you now.
Okay.
Oh, yes, I can hear you. We didn't have our
Hello.
volume up. That was the problem.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, I'm Mrs. Miller. I'm going to invite Vanessa up. She's going to talk to you about pretzels. Come on up, Vanessa. What's
Pretzel.
your name?
Caesar.
Oh, Caesar. Excellent. Okay. Perfect. Caesar, you're great at getting to class on time or a bit early. Very dependable.
I'm a bit early myself.
Oh, we're losing a bit of the audio. I'm going to switch the screen, share screen. Let's see.
Huh?
Can you see the soft pretzel screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you see the soft pretzel screen?
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
You can't?
Yeah. Yes.
Green around. Okay, let me see. What do we have to do here? Sorry, just trying to figure this out here. So share screen. How did we do this last time?
Try clicking it.
We clicked on that, and then this was your presentation. So I selected that one, and then I went share. You did say yes? Oh, you did say yes. Sorry. You can see the soft pretzel screen?
Yeah. Yeah.
We can see it.
Oh, we're having audio problems on our end. Hopefully you can hear us.
Yes.
There we go. Can you give me a thumbs up if you can see the soft pretzel screen?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Here's Vanessa. There we go. Yeah. There you go, Vanessa.
Okay, so for my presentation, I chose soft pretzels. It's not really cultural because everything cultural has meat in it, and I don't really like
Ooh.
it. So for the recipe, like my recipe makes 6, but my family, we don't really use recipes, so I found this one online. So you need 1 cup of warm milk, 1 package of active dry yeast, 3 tablespoons of packed light brown sugar, 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour, plus more for kneading, like when you sprinkle it, and then 10 tablespoons of unsalted butter, and then more for greasing, and then 1 teaspoon of fine salt, 1/3 of a cup of baking soda, and 2 tablespoons of coarse salt.
Okay.
So for the recipe, like I said, I found this one online. So you sprinkle yeast into the warm milk, and then you let the yeast soften for around 2 minutes. And then you add your brown sugar and flour, and then you add softened butter, and you stir it. And then you knead the dough for 5 minutes or until you feel it's good enough. And then you shape the dough into small balls, and then you cover it in plastic wrap and let it sit for an hour or until it's doubled in size. And then you punch the dough to deflate it, and then you divide into 6 pieces, and then you shape into a pretzel-like form. So the importance for my family is that every time we travel to Romania, they sell soft pretzels on every corner. So we eat them for breakfast when we're in the town. And then they're not exactly cultural, but Romanians are very big on bread and street food, so it's kind of a perfect combination.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Salt do you put on those?
They said fine salt and coarse salt.
All right. And Vanessa, do you want to bring up and show them your pretzels that you brought? You can bring those up. Do you have anything more to show?
I didn't get to eat breakfast, so now
Okay.
I'm
Vanessa
hungry.
handed out her pretzels already. So let's see, Faye, do you want to come up and do your presentation? So Faye just needs to hand out some of his food. Faye, do you want to come over here and show the camera your dish that you made?
That looks delicious.
What is it called, Faye?
I think it's like dreaded noodles. Those is a recipe I found online.
Okay, all right. so Bay's gonna share this. He's gonna hand. You want me to hand it out while you do your presentation?
Yes.
Okay, so Bay, where's your presentation?
I don't have a presentation.
You don't have a presentation? Okay, so we'll just focus on you. So Bay, you can actually sit here if you want and talk into the camera.
I'm not feeling a bit nervous.
That's okay, Bay. Bay, do you feel comfortable sitting in the chair?
I'm just a bit nervous.
You want to stand? It's okay to be nervous. It's okay, Bay. You want to say hi to Caesar?
Hi.
Hello.
Basically, this dish is like a somewhat Asian style dish.
Mm-hmm.
We just spent all night making this. That's the reason why I'm a bit tired.
How long did it take to make it, Bay?
I'm not too sure. Around an hour.
1 hour?
But it's because of this. By the noodles is raw. I have to cook the noodle first. But I did add enough water on it. I was like, seriously, I thought I add enough water into it. And then let's make the recipe. I was like, that's like a lot of things to do. I just struggle since. I just asked my mom for help.
What kind of help did your mom have to give?
Oh, she just had to help watch the stove while I'm cutting the vegetables.
Go ahead, Bay. Did you help watch the stove?
So while I wash the vegetable, I cut them.
Bay, tell me about the importance of this to your family.
Everybody knows Chinese people, but when they think of dragon, they have to think of Chinese people.
Bay,
So basically, some Asians eat, some Chinese people eat noodles.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else you'd like to share with us? Why you're waiting for
I'm going to say the color of the vegetable make the dish look better.
Nice.
anything else you'd like to share?
By the way, the sauce has peanuts in it, have peanut butter in it. And soy sauce.
Anything else, Bay?
No.
All right, thank you, Bay.
Thank you.
Anyone else have a piece that shared with you right now? Yeah. All right, I'm back. I will get to you guys in a second. Kelly, come on up. Kelly's going to share her presentation. I'm just going to load it up here.
Do they eat in the morning? Do they
Sorry.
eat,
You might have to type. We lost the last part of that.
They're just fixing stuff for the class.
Oh, fixing stuff? Okay.
I don't want to move to Canada now.
See if it'll let you sign in. You can sign out of mine. Okay, Kelly's coming over.
Pardons.
It's still not letting me sign in. Yeah, but it doesn't let me press it. Oh, sweet. Nice.
There you go. Okay, so wait, before you start the presentation, we have to watch from the. All right, we are going to share screen. Yours is, you know which one it is?
I don't know. That one, yeah.
There we go. Okay.
I only have one slide.
Flapjacks.
All right, this is Kelly.
Hello.
Okay, so what I made for you guys are today's flapjacks. They're like British. Well, a sweet, dense cake made from oats and golden syrup and melted butter and served in rectangles. Ingredients, basically all the ingredients are up there. And how I made these were I combined the first 3 heavy ingredients over a saucepan on medium heat. And then while that was on the heat, I poured the oats in like a tray and then spreaded them out all equally. And then after, oh my gosh. And then I poured the syrup onto the oats and placed them in the oven. And why I chose this recipe is it's important to my family because every Saturday night we all have a bonfire in my backyard and then we all eat these. I've done this since I was like 6 years old. And then the 3 meals are they're filling because the oats and the honey. And the resources, they're easy to make, and there's only like 3 main ingredients, and everyone likes it in my family.
Nice.
Thanks, Valle. Lizzie, come on up. Yours is in a different. All right, I'm going to invite Lizzie up now.
All right.
Lizzie, what did you make for us? Okay, she bought fried spring rolls. Actually, I'll pass those out for you, Lizzie, if you want to come up here. Okay. Sorry, 1 second. She's just going to log on. Here, come on up.
Hello.
All right, we are ready here.
Spring roll.
Lizzie, you're ready to go. So Lizzie just passed around her fried spring rolls to the class, and now she's going to present to you.
Okay, so today I brought some fried spring rolls, and so basically what's in them is like, this one is like chicken, cooked shrimp, the spring roll wrappers, they're made of like, cause like they're wrapped in them, you know, and then the vegetables are like lettuce, cabbage, onions, shredded carrots. So like they're your typical spring rolls. The preparation process. So basically you prepare the ground like chicken and shrimp, and you also prepare the vegetables, and they usually shred and grate them. After the ingredients are prepared, they usually roughly chop the mixture, and like you put the scoop in on top of the spring roll wrapper, and then you fold the bottom of the wrapper over the filling, rolling tightly to keep the spring rolls firm. And to make the wrapper stick at the end, you brush the top edge of the wrapper with egg whites so that they can like stay together. And then you just repeat the process for the remaining filling, and then you fry them in a skillet or a wok, and then you just keep turning the spring rolls until they're golden brown, and then finally they're ready to eat, and they look like that. Yeah, they're in front of you. So why is the recipe important to my family? This recipe is important to my family because it's kind of a traditional dish for us because my parents, grandparents, and relatives have always made this. So I kind of grew up eating them because it's like a Vietnamese style dish. And my family also likes eating spring rolls because it's not too hard to make and it's not too expensive either. All you need are like vegetables, which I usually have at home, like optional meat and like the spring roll wrappers. And like my family and relatives always have the spring roll wrappers around. Like I don't know why, but like they're always in the pantry and stuff. So like we can always make them. So like I the 3 meal planning principles that I use to prepare this dish. The first one is nutritional factors. It usually contains at least 2 food groups in it and also has vegetables. And I usually don't like eating vegetables that often, but like spring rolls kind of influence me to eat vegetables. The likes and dislikes, my whole family enjoys spring rolls in general. And we also love easy on-the-go food since like it's not hard to eat it at random places. You can just bring it with you in a container and it's just on the go. Also the appeal, my family loves food that is served hot since it's usually served hot. It's not like too hot right now, but yeah. So the food temperature was a good factor to look at, and that's it.
All right, Miley's on her way up.
Miss Miley.
We'll go stop share. What are we eating here, Miley?
Peanut butter cookies. Oh no. I'm not offended if you don't eat them.
Wait, so what string? Oh, classic. Just.
Oh, well. I have to share the screen. So like this. And then like this.
And then present.
Can I sit in the chair?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, listening, please.
Listen up. Alright. So I just want to start off with like, even though I'm Asian, I'm adopted, so like my family's all Caucasian. So I don't actually get to eat a lot of my like traditional Asian food, and we don't get to prepare it as much as we'd like to. Like we usually go out and buy it. So that's why I just made something that we always make, because I just felt would represent my family better. So these are peanut butter cookies, and it's not really like a family recipe because you can find it on the Kraft peanut butter on the side. That's really how we found it. And there's only 3 ingredients, which is really like convenient for us. There's just the peanut butter, which you need a cup of that, half a cup of sugar, and 1 egg. And all you have to do is put it together in a bowl and just like, I don't know, use a spoon or whisk it. And then you put it in an oven for like 20 minutes. So it's really easy and really fast to make. The meal peels, I guess I just did them all. So they're like golden brown. There's not really like any color pop to them. They're round. They're supposed to be like sweet and kind of like salty with the peanut butter. They're kind of chewy and kind of crunchy. Kind of depends. And then like, I don't know, like obviously it's really nice to have like warm cookies, but like those are gonna be room temperature, and that's usually when I eat my cookies. And like just 3 factors and why my family likes them is that like I'm always really busy with my skating and like school and all that, so we really don't have time to like make really big meals all the time. So these cookies are like really good and really fast for me to just pick it up and just have a lot of energy. And then they're also like, they're with peanut butter, so I get some protein in there. It's really important to me that I get some protein in there. And then, yeah, it's just really easy for me to make and know my family likes them. So, yeah, that's it.
Nice.
Do I stop sharing?
Yep, stop share. Michelle's gonna come up. Michelle, I can pass those around if you want to get set up here. Oh, do you want to show?
Sushi.
Did you make this, Michelle?
No, my mom makes it.
Michelle's mom made this. What is it?
It's Korean sushi.
Oh, let's have one more look. One more look. Everybody can see
Cookies.
So these are vegetable and these are not one. So like you can pass these Korean sushi.
So you can log on here. Oh, do you have a presentation? No presentation?
Yeah, I have a presentation, but I shared it with you on ICE, like the Valle Valley.
Oh, Del Valley, perfect. Even better. Center Family Traditions. Do you want to sit in here? Or do you want to stand?
So I come from a Korean background. And I used to live there, and my mom, like all of my family members are born there, so we practice a lot of Korean culture. And so kimbap is one of them. So my mom makes it all the time, not all the time, but like really often. So people think it's Japanese, but like I think it's Korean dish. So it's Korean dish made with like seaweed and cooked rice along with other ingredients of your choice, rolled together and served in bite size. So you just roll it together and cut it into bite size, and that's all you have to do. And these are triangular gimbap, so it's kind of new. Like this is like the traditional ones, and these are like the new ones that are made like a bit 2 years ago. And you can have a lot of variety. You can have a lot of variety to the gimbap. So right there you have like gimbap and there's kimchi gimbap, and those ones are tuna gimbap, but you can't really see because of the camera.
Nice.
What are you doing?
Will you come up here?
You can also add like
That's the way I did the.
ingredients of your choice. So the seaweed and the rice is like the basic ones, and other ingredients you can add to make to match your likes and dislikes. And you can also add them like add shapes and color into them. So this one, it's not like the kind of one before, but like obviously they make it into those shapes as well.
And if you go to slide, those are like what's inside of them.
Nice.
Okay.
Come in.
So how to make it?
So what do you see your face too?
For my gimbap right there, I used carrot, eggs, seaweed, dry seaweed, rice, spinach, sesame oil, and
You know your Moses?
those were vegetarian ones, and for the non-vegetarian one, I added beef that I spiced with like our family recipe. So for step one, you just gather all the ingredients, and step two, you obviously cook rice, and this one I use eggs, so we have to whisk the eggs and mix them together and cook them into a frying pan and
Come on.
spices. So
Come on.
Now you do.
that over there.
Chickens nowadays.
We
Ah,
spread the
yeah.
rice and then put it like this lined up, and then we just roll it together without the right there. We don't need that. So. And so
slice it after you roll it tight. And some people say it's better to cut it nicely when you add some sesame oil on the knife. It goes like really smoothly apparently.
What are you doing?
And I'll just do my meal kills right now because I didn't add them. Sorry. So they're the ingredients inside. They're really colorful. They're often orange, green, and yellow because of the carrot, eggs, and spinach. And texture is really chewy because of the rice. Or you can serve it.
If you have a first or a second period class, please make sure you check your boxes. There's some important information that should go home for students today.
Kimbap is best for
Check your boxes.
because you
Not
don't
just
have
the
to
students.
have
Check your box.
and it's
Because there's
bite-sized.
confidential student information on there.
Pop inside your
Your
mouth.
teacher or have another adult come and grab the information from your box.
And obviously,
Go out second period today.
most Koreans know it and like it, and it's healthy for you. Like it doesn't contain like sugar or any bad food choices, and it's just really simple to make. And, like it's kind of easy. The rolling part is kind of hard. I tried it, and like it wasn't what I thought it would be. But like, for most people, it's really easy to make.
Nice.
And I have like last.
I'm hungry.
Which classroom is it on? On yours. Okay. All right, we have one more student left. One more presentation.
If you guys want more,
Do I hand this out?
I can hand it out.
You're fine. Comment ça va?
As much, because like, there's a lot. Oh.
You want to wait?
Caesar, you're always hungry.
It's on my phone. Like what?
You are. I don't believe it.
I think it's on my phone.
No, we're not going sci-fi. Okay.
We never go.
I don't know. It's on my phone. Can I like look up anything?
Yeah, you can grab your phone. All right, Lena. Lena's coming right back with her phone. She can't find her presentation, but it's on her phone, so she's gonna speak off her phone.
Okay.
All right.
We can wait.
Doesn't matter. We'll wait as long as.
Is it Thames Valley?
Like,
Yeah.
Wait for one thing.
We're gonna have one more look here.
Okay, so both hands tied behind my back.
so like that one's right there.
And even leg tied behind my back too.
Should I like share it?
Yeah, you share it with me.
Can I just add people?
What's precious is I'm not eating. The crime.
Oh, chocolate chip cookies.
I made some chocolate chips yesterday. That was good.
There.
One more minute here.
Okay, I'm gone.
Okay.
I know you do.
Hey.
Yeah.
What? Tell Mr.
so much pressure.
All right, here's Lena. We just handed out the dates.
Yeah, so when I chose for my food, it's dates. Yeah, that's next. And we usually, these aren't usually like, we don't really make them, we can't make them. They're like, there's date trees, so you can't really make them. And this is why my family usually eat them. They're like a really simple snack, and it's a big part of our culture. And it's like usually like many of like Arabs usually eat them. And it's a part of our religion, so like there's like an aspect where when we're fasting, you should like the first thing you eat when you break your fast are dates, and they're very inexpensive. And so like in like Saudi Arabia and Palestine, they're like usually like there's date trees, and yeah. And the meal principles are like the texture, it tastes like really sweet, it's really crunchy, and like it's soft on the inside. And the temperature, it's usually served at like room temperature, and the color is dark brown. But when it's on feast, it's like red. And it's like this a huge like part of our culture, and like everybody usually eats it. And that's about it. Should I just close it?
Okay. All right, that was our last presentation. Yeah, we can still talk.
Yeah. We're doing this again at 10:30, right? Or 10 o'clock? Or no? Or is that next week?
Okay, you can hear us okay? I'm not sure if we can hear you.
Okay.
We'll have a few students in at lunch, listen to your presentations.
Okay, that'd be fine. We'll see you then.
And I'm hoping that our Wi-Fi is better.
Okay. Bye.